So fear is a tricky thing. You know, it feels so real at the time, but it's not. It's really not. It's just the presentation of something that is unfamiliar, something that we haven't done before. And a lot of times, things that we really, really want are things that we've never had before. One thing that I like to do when I'm scared of something, or when I'm fearful of something, or when I don't know, and this unknown situation seems so big, almost bigger than me, I immediately drop the importance. I drop it. I let go. I tell myself, this is not important. I am more powerful than this fear, which is the truth, because all of us are so much more powerful than this small thought that has generated a feeling around it, a visceral feeling. Perhaps you feel the fear in your whole body, so it feels so much bigger than what you are. But it's not. Your energy is so much more powerful than this little fear. So that's exactly what I do. I make it really, really, really small. There's an analogy that I like to use that's easy. If you think of yourself as a giant and these fears as like little grasshoppers on the ground, or use whatever insect comes to your mind, but just the idea is you are this huge, larger than life energetic force, with energy swirling around you, and that energy is dictated by your thoughts and your feelings and your emotions. And so, here comes this unknown, and it feels massive, and it overtakes your energy, and it's consuming your mind, and it feels so big. Drop it. Immediately drop it. One thing is, like, come back to your breath, center yourself, neutralize your energy so that you're not feeling the fear all the way, to your fingertips. Like, bring your energy neutral, and then realize you are so much larger than this fear. This fear is tiny. So the one thing that I like to do is really put it into perspective and make it smaller. And that usually does it. And then I remind myself, like, okay, I'm just fearful of this because I haven't done it before. Practice makes perfect. The first time you do anything, it's scary. It's a little nerve-wracking. There's feelings of unknown, and those are expressed in fear, anxiety, nerves, any number of emotions. So just realize that this fear is nothing more than something that is unknown. And of course, I'm not talking about the fear of death, the fear of losing somebody you love very much. There's a few categories that I would assert are in a different category, because we're human, and those types of fears are deeper, right? But we can be so scared of everything on a daily basis, and they're just not needed. They're not needed because we're so much bigger than them. And if we can organize our energy and change our thoughts and realize that this fear is just something that is unknown, something that is not familiar to us yet, and it's small. It's just, we drop it like a little pin. It's so small. And then we acknowledge that, we drop the importance, we acknowledge, okay, it's still there, but it's small, and then we organize our energy in a way that supports ourselves, and we move forward, and we can feel the fear and do it anyway. You can feel nervous about something, and actually the vibration of nervousness is very, very close to excitement vibrationally. So we can feel these things, we can feel this fear, make it super, super small. It's not important. Yeah, I feel it. I bring my energy neutral. I drop the importance.